today we're in a different setup. No, I'm not doing a makeup tutorial because I don't want to bore you. Thought I'd intro this vlog whilst I was getting my stuff out to actually do that makeup. So this week we have lots of plans. Will they be executed? We can, but we try. Shall we get my bunny ears? Where are my bunny ears? My cat ears? Where are my cat ears? I don't know where my life is. What am I doing with my life? I don't know where it is. So, whilst I get ready, I'm going to listen to Of Darkness and Light. Yes, I know, this is weird. As I'm getting ready, I'm going to listen to Of Darkness and Light. See if I can get through a few chapters of that before I film. And then I'm going to film my spooky recommendaciones video. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna spoon. No, I'm not gonna spoon. I'm gonna film my spooky recommendations video and then edit it for Wednesday. Fingers crossed. And I also need to film my October TBR. So that's gonna be so much fun. Much wow. Yeah, so I don't know whether to change my makeup between doing my TBR and my spooky recommendations video. I don't think I'm going to be able to have the time or energy to do so. So you're probably going to get 2 consecutive videos with my same makeup. But it is what it is. Making an effort though. So let's just give props for making an effort, shall we? We shall. You have no say in the matter. We shall. And that is all my update for you. I've not read anything today yet. I have only just got home from work. It's been a bit of a busy day, so I've not had time to read at work. But I don't know what I did last week. I don't know where I left you last week. I don't know where my life is anymore. Yeah, I don't know where I left you last week. I think I finished like 2 books, maybe. Did I finish the one? I don't know, did I? I'm asking you this question when I could literally just look at my last vlog and find out. But am I going to do that? Probably not. So I think I discussed the one with you. If not, I'm still unsure on ratings. So we're going to discuss it in the podcast, which is going to be live on all streaming services on the 1st of October. So come and have a little earwig on what me, Jem and our special guest Amy has to say about The One by John Mars. I said I wasn't going to sit here and do my makeup and talk to you, but you know, I'm having a chin wag at the same time. So as you can probably tell, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I don't know why my body is doing this to me right now. It's stressing me out. But I have been sent my text message to say, get your flu jab. So I'll be booking in my flu jab shortly. Fingers crossed. That means that I don't catch any severe flu shit this year. But COVID last year, I don't need to get sick again. I think I deserve a year free of any kind of respiratory related concerns, don't you? I do. I'm still reading Murder Uncorked. We were supposed to have finished it by now because it was such a short book, but you know, it is what it is. I forgot to do the prompts as well. Well, I didn't forget, I didn't have the prompts for the read along. I had the guidelines for the read along, but I didn't have the prompts, so I've asked someone for the prompts and I'm just going to post my answers to said prompts when I get them, either via message or email or whatever. But we shall see what we shall see when we see it. I'm going to go now and focus on this makeup look so I can get it done and get my TBR filmed and get whatever other video I was filming today filmed, because I forgot what video it was going to be. Oh, spooky recommendations. I did just say that. As much as I do like doing black smoky eye looks, I need to concentrate because I can easily make myself look like a panda that doesn't know how to do makeup properly. So let's not go on the internet looking like a mess. Actually, let's rephrase that. Let's not go on the internet looking more of a mess than I usually do. So I'm gonna shoot and I'll see you in a bit. Hello friends, it's Wednesday. I forgot to update you yesterday, but all I did was sprint, then go to bed. I read some of Darkness and Light. I don't know why I do this to myself. I cozied up on the sofa, aka bed, to finish listening to Of Darkness and Light, and then I fell asleep. So yeah, it finished before, what is going on? Before, as I fell asleep and it finished. So I need to go back 2 hours on the audiobook and I will finish Of Darkness and Light tonight. But we have book mail. It's the Adult Fairy Loot, and also I've just signed up again for the YA book only because I cancelled the book box. And I know it's only a few pounds more expensive, but the trinkets were just too much. You all know the lack of space I have in this flat, and the finessing I'm having to do on my bookshelves as it is. Getting little trinket dishes and stuff just fills up space that I don't really have, and I don't want to like get trinkets to just shove them somewhere. So I don't want to miss out on the books, so I've started the YA book only. If I still don't like it, I'm gonna cancel book only, but we'll see how it goes. This is the adult one, and until I've just seen this I forgot which one it was, but now I've seen this I remember. I think this is the author's first adult question mark. I've only ever seen YA from this author before, and this is the book. It is Spells of Forgetting by Adrienne Young. This is the author of Fable, Namesake, and I'm sure there's another book in there as well. And I don't know what other series or books she's done, but that's how I was introduced to the author. So, I'm liking that it's not black, even though black is one of my favourite colours. I'm just going to move this box out of the way. And then, oh, it's a signed book plate. That's not an issue. And, ooh, that is the front. It's becoming a standard thing for Fairy Loot not to do under dust jacket art anymore, which initially I was bothered about, now not so much, because as you can see the edges. The edges all the way around are like this. I was going to show you the edges last, but it's like a full, and then obviously those got trees. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And then you've got that as the first lot of end pages. And then is the back the same? Nope. It's different. So I'm gonna say that this is probably my favourite, despite it not being black, it's my favourite adult Fairy Loot to date that I've personally received. I know the Undertaking of Heart and Mercy wasn't black, but I didn't get that one. So from the ones I received, it seems like maybe Fairy Loot have taken on board some of the critiques about just having black sprayed edges on books. Babel was better. Babel was a lot better than previous books I've had. But this is, it's really still very dark, but it's great. Let's read the synopsis. Emery Blackwood's life's forever... Let's read the synopsis though, shall we? We shall. Emery Blackwood's life was forever changed on the eve of her high school graduation, when the love of her life, August Salt, was accused of murdering her best friend Lily. She'd once dreamt of running away with August, eager to escape the misty remote shores of Sawshore Island. I think that's how you say it. It's pronounced... I think that's how you pronounce it. It's spelled S-A-O-I-R-S-E, and I'm sure that's Sawshore. Anyway, Oh my god. Yeah, so eager to escape the mistake remote shores of Social Island and chase new dreams together. Now she's doing what her teenage self swore she would never. Now she's doing what her teenage self swore she never would. Living a quiet existence among this tight-knit community, steeped in folklore and tradition, ruled by the seasons and ancient superstition. But when August returns 14 years after to bury his mother's ashes, Emily must confront her first love and the reason he left so abruptly. But the town wants August gone again, and as the island begins to show signs of strange happenings, the emergence of deep betrayals and hidden promises threaten to reveal the truth behind Lily's death once and for all. That sounds like a fantasy / murder mystery, which I'm not mad at. It seems to be that I'm kind of liking murder mysteries at the moment, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm hoping, I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but I'm hoping to pick this up soon. This is very intriguing for me. I want to know what spells has to do with it. There's nothing witchy mentioned in here. Just this folklore, tradition and ancient superstitions. Doesn't say like witchy magic, but maybe that's what it is. We will never know until we read it. Just gonna pop the signed book plate on the book. Reading wise, I need to catch up with the Discovery of Witches. I need to finish with Darkness and Light. What else do I need to do? What am I picking up this week, guys? Tell me. By the time you watch this, I'll have already decided. So I got onto page 7, starting chapter 7 of Discovery of Witches. So I was ahead, I'm now behind, but it's fine. This is a very quick read once I pick it up. So excited to get back into this. But I've also started to stack my October TBR. Oh, Dr. Squidly. Lord Squidly fell off. I've also started to stack my October TBR onto my thingy. So I'm waiting for Becca to finish City of Heavenly Fire so that I can read this. That is gonna get read. It might not be by Friday, but it will get read. House of Always, it will get read. I don't think we're doing this live show until like the 16th of October because Chelsea's moving. We have other live shows in the midst of it, and we've only all just, like, Chelsea and Kate have only just started it. I could finish this within a couple of days when I start and get into it, but I don't want to rush the other girls because I know that they've got a lot on. Kate's just got married, Chelsea's moving, so there's no rush with this. The Discord of Gods can get read in October, it's fine. And I've just remembered that I forgot to put that on my TBR for next month, but it is what it is. I will edit that when I upload it. I'm excited to see where this goes, especially the cliffhanger that book 3 was left on, and I need to chase the Discord of Gods ready for October and whenever we start reading that. And that'll be the final book in the, I know this is the Realm of the Elderlings. This is not it. This is a Chorus of Dragons series. So I'm going to try and pick that up at some point this week and get as much as possible done before the end of September.
You sit on a throne of lies.
This is one I need to read before the 10th of September. And I need to read 329 pages physically, which is really making me feel a bit anxious. Saipan is joining me, Jem and Tori, for the live show for this. So if you don't know who Saipan is, aka Siobhan from Siobhan Reads a Lot, I will leave her links down below. She has got an affinity for Schwab as well. She loves Schwab, just like the rest of us do. She will be joining us on the live to discuss this book, and I'm really excited to dive into this. It's just that it's a physical read. The writing isn't that small, but again, please give me ambiance recommendations so I can read this and not be distracted. I swear to God, the older I get, the more distracted I feel. It's ridiculous. Darkness and Light is currently in my bedroom because I'm listening to it audibly. I'm reading it audibly, and then I've got this. So I do have quite a bit, and we are on Wednesday. I'm not planning on finishing this week. This is the live read-along of the All Souls live read-along. We've literally got a couple of chapters to read a day Sometimes I have no chapters, sometimes I have 3. It's a very weird situation. I need to find where we're up to so I can catch up. But this is not going to be a book that I have to finish this week, so that's absolutely fine. If I don't get all these finished in time, it's going to be fine. I'm telling myself it's going to be fine. My brain will be fine. I'm trying to think. Oh, damn. If I don't finish House of Always this month, then it means that I will have read. I really want to read Owen Rising because that's a Booktube prompt as well. Jesus Christ on a bicycle, why do I do this to myself? I mean, The Exile is a really small novella, so if I can finish with Darkness and Light. I did also need to finish Exile for the magical readathon to finish my exams, so I could do that. If I do that, then I will have read 17 books. That's if I don't finish House of Always. So I do need to finish The Dark Vault, and I need to finish with Darkness and Light and The Exile. I'm hoping to get Owen Rising in there. It's 300 odd pages, but it is an ebook. Again, that's the same as physical read for me. Currently not really a fan, but yeah, it's a lot. I don't know what to do with my brain. We'll see. We'll fix it. It's okay. I'm fine. It's fine. We are all fine. Excited for what I've got coming next month. I did this last week. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to talk about next month when next month comes. I have a video to promote because I forgot to yet again promote my video that went up today. And I also need to get some editing done tonight for the next couple of weeks of videos that need to go up. Like book reviews, spooky TBR. I don't know what I'm going to say now. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. Bye. Today we are on Thursday and we have mail. This was offered to me by an author. I think this is what was offered to me by an author. He said he'd sent it. So let's see what it is. I'm telling you what it is before I've opened it. So, oh, it's come in a box. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cute. He's written a note. Oh, this is so cool. So this is a map. He signed it and personalised it as well. Said to Lisa, wishing you all the best for an enjoyable read, RJ. I love the feel of a brand new book. I will be reading this. And if I could start reading this right now, if my brain would allow me to physically read right now, I would. But this is going to go back in the box and will come out of said box when, oh look, I can display it like this. Part one. Next up, this was, I know what this is, and I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. Put this on my wish list because I wanted to buy this for myself. In no way, shape or form, I will just say this right now. In no way, shape or form do I ever expect any gifts for my wish list. My wish list on my Amazon, some are public, some are private. The private ones are generally because it's clothing in the sizing involved, but most of my wish lists are public. But that's just how they're set up. They're for my eyes only generally, but if you would like to give me things, then it's there for you, they're there for you to choose from. But it's never expected, but it is always appreciated when you do. And I almost cried when Hattie messaged me saying that she'd ordered me this. What did I do to deserve friends like this? I have no words to describe how immensely grateful I am. It didn't come with a note, but I know it's from Hattie anyway. My Switch is currently being charged. And when this came, these are things I've ordered. Some of the things haven't been dispatched yet because I finally decided to order Full Metal Alchemist Volume 2 because I've read volume 1 and I only have volume 1, 5 and 17 with 18 on the way. But the first book is the October book, Discord of Gods. This is the October book for the It's All About Fantasy Read-Along book club, whichever way you want to word it. It's a thing that's hosted by me, Kate from Picture of Happy, and Chelsea from Not So Secret Bookaholic. And this is the final book in the first series we've done. And I kid you not, this is probably the most confusing thing I've ever read in my life. But, oh, like what is it? My ratings have been 5, 4, 5. And I haven't read book 4 yet. I will be reading it this week, hopefully. This is a final book, and I have zero idea on how this is going to end. It just throws spanners in the works every single time I think I know what's going on. And I love it. It's just amazing. So there's this. I don't know where that's going to go because it's a chunky motherfucker. I just need to see. Okay. Only 2 of my items have arrived that I ordered. And the other one is Twice Shy by Sarah Hogel. I bought this because I really enjoyed You Deserve Each Other. That was recommended by Meg from 12 Books a Day. If you don't know who Meg is, go check her out. I will leave everyone I mentioned link down below as per usual. But Sarah Hogel also has a new book coming out, and I think it's something to do with magic. I think it's coming out in end of October, November, I think, which I will also be looking into buying as well. Rumpy Sunshine seems to be a vibe, and I'm down for this vibe. Got a vibe, Jamaica me for a ride. I'm down. I need to read this right now, but I can't because I have 4 more books to finish before tomorrow. Fantabulous, isn't it? It's brilliant. I am currently reading Discovery of Witches. My battery is dying, so I'm going to speak fast. Currently reading Discovery of Witches. I'm on chapter 15. I will be starting, not Discord of Gods. I will be starting, what will I be starting? House of Always and City of Heavenly Fire. City of Heavenly Fire is a priority because the live show is next Wednesday with Becca and Catherine. I think Catherine can make it if possibly. And yeah, and I need to read the archive, but I can start that at the beginning of October. That's fine. We're not doing the live show till the 10th. It's absolutely fine. But I'm going to go and put these books away, find out when my other stuff's going to arrive, and I will see you all once I've updated my battery and read some more Discovery of Witches, so I can come and give you my thoughts, feelings and ponderances on that book, which I have a lot of so far. Okay, bye. Don't mention the fact that I'm wet, and not in a good way. And yes, I've just almost knocked you over because this girl has book mail yet again because I treated myself on payday. When I said I didn't think I'd have a haul for the month of whatever month this is, September, I lied because I do, okay? And it's going to happen. I don't know when, okay? It's not going to happen anytime soon. Possibly next week. We don't know. Don't know what this voice is about, but I'm glad my mum's dead. No, I'm glad my mum died by Jeanette McCurdy. Right, I'm going to stop that now. I was really shocked when I first saw the title of this book. And if any of you don't know, Jade Pinkett Smith and Willow Smith and Jade Pinkett Smith's mother, I always forget her name, do this thing called the Red Table. I don't know if they started it before or after the whole controversy ish went down with Jade Pinkett Smith and Willow Smith. But, I don't know why I need to full name her every time I say a name, but yeah, they started this thing called the Red Table. They're very open and honest about their family history and struggles with addiction, mental health, strange relationships, and they have different guests on, and they do talk about some quite controversial topics or quite seemingly taboo topics, or like things that might make people feel a bit awkward about talking about. So one of the actresses from Sex and the City, I can't remember, I will leave a picture here, she was on once because she is a white woman and she's adopted two, I think it's 2 black children, and because she got a lot of crap for that, and she was basically on, and they were trying to say, you know, as black people, we were concerned because it kind of like, how are you going as a white person going to raise a person, our children, that are black and keep hold of their black culture and show them, you know, how to be proud of where they come from and things like that. And it was quite a frank and fun conversation. I say fun, it was a frank conversation, and she held her own. It was like, she's done her research and she like learns about black culture so she can teach her children, and it was a whole thing. And it's people like that come on, anyone that's had a lot of controversy in the media for whatever reason, and they get their side of the story, that kind of thing. Jeanette McCurdy was on there, and I saw some clips from this interview, and that was like the final straw for me to say, I don't normally do memoirs or biographies, whatever, but this is something I need to read. I was almost in tears listening to 2 like less than a minute clips or minute-long clips of the things that she went through with her very emotionally abusive mother. And the title, it still kind of makes me feel like, oh my god, like, but even just a few clips I've watched, I can kind of understand if that was like a teeny tiny like milli snippet of the life that she had to go through and the relationship that she had to endure, then I could kind of understand that when her mum passed, that would be a relief for her, and some of the things her mum said to her. I mean, I'm sorry, if you don't want kids and you aren't going to raise them right, don't have them. It's simple, really, and I don't fully understand why people still don't get this, but it's a thing. And I may have been too old for this era, but I did watch iCarly and Cats and Sam for a period when I went through my Disney Channel phase, when I went to watch reruns of That's So Raven and all that good jazz on the Disney Channel. Hannah Montana. I did also enjoy her acting, even though yes, it's very cheesy, and it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. This is quite small. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be. She also narrates the audiobook for this. I may do a vlog where I read memoirs because Amy in the podcast, spoiler alert, also mentioned a book that was released by a guy from a Scottish band, and I forget the name every time I mention this, but that memoir sounded really good. There was 2 memoirs or like biographies that were mentioned, but one by Jim, one by Amy, that I am considering purchasing. And if I do, I might do a vlog where I just read memoirs. It will probably be a highly triggering and highly emotional vlog for a lot of people, so I will also put content / trigger warnings at the beginning of the video, because I'll be reading Tom Parker's autobiography, this, and those 2 if I get them. It will be a lot, and I know it will be a lot for a lot of people. And just like when I filmed my video talking about my personal issues with bullying and mental health and things when I was discussing my surgery journey, I wouldn't expect everyone to watch that. I know that even like some of my friends haven't watched that because it can be triggering for them, so I would never want to put anyone through any kind of harm or anything like that. So yeah, just to say that I fully understand if those kinds of vlogs are not for you, but I feel like for me it would best to read those kinds of things all in one go. As sad as it might be to read all of those in such a short space of time for a vlog, I think it might be good. This is chunkier than I thought. So for those of you that don't know, myself, not so sick of alcoholic Chelsea, the amazing Chelsea, and Caitlin from A Pinch of Happy, we host a book club, and it's called It's All About Fantasy, because We love fantasy. We are coming to the end of the Chorus of Dragons series. The last book is October's book, which is just God of Gods. I'm not sure I'm ready to come to the end of that series. We've only been with it for a short period of time, but it's, you know what I mean, it's weird. But we're going to take a break for December. We're not going to have a December book. We'll start again in January with a new series, which is the Greenborn Saga, starting with Jade City in January. We wanted to do something in November, and we didn't really know what to pick, so we did a poll for the next series, which y'all chose Jade City, and we did a poll for the next standalone fantasy that you would like us to read and get involved in, and quite a few people gave recommendations, so thank you for that. They have been banked, and we will go through them again at a later date if we're ever in between series and prefer to just have a month of standalones again. Then we will come back and we can do another poll for the other suggestions. So if you do have any suggestions for standalone fantasies, they have been collected and they have been listed somewhere on my computer, so feel free to drop any suggestions you would like in there. But the one that won was Sword of Kaigan. The first time I saw this mentioned, I think, was on Murphy Napier's channel. I didn't watch her review of it. Or was it Daniel Green? One of their channels, I can't remember. It was on another fantasy booktuber's channel. But I didn't watch their full review because I wanted to... Elliot. Anyway, not the point. I didn't want to spoil myself for this book because I wanted to read it. It's a chunky fantasy. Holy fucking shitballs. So that is the writing. I'm really hoping there's an audiobook for this, but I've got a very sneaky suspicion that there won't be an audiobook for this. This is an indie author, yep, self-pubbed, and it's by M.L. Wang, and it's a Theonite war story. It's better to die sharp in war than rust through a time of peace. This is one that I have had my eye on for a while. I'm excited to get to. This will be a November book, thankfully, not October. I don't know what I'm going to do in October. Shooketh, I don't know what to do. But yes, those are the books that I received. I bought myself. I say received. Last night, what I did was listened to more of Discovery of Witches. And yes, I'm way ahead of the read-along by now. I'm on like chapter 25, I think. But I'm gonna move on to something else tonight. I'm gonna finish Murder and Corks tonight. I'm really enjoying Discovery of Witches, which is what I've not been able to put it down. It's stressing me out that once again I'm not kept up with videos. I wanted to read along with the real life read along, but it's not in my nature to stick to things I agree to stick to, okay? It's not, clearly, because, you know, I don't stick to anybody reads. But it's still fun to discuss books with people. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's a stressful situation. I might move on to House of Always or Archived. Still can't start City of Heavenly Fire because Becca hasn't finished the audiobook yet. I might just bite the bullet and use an Audible credit. But thank you very much, Catherine, for allowing me and Becca to use your borrow box. You've saved my hindquarters because I don't really want to use another Audible credit, but if I have to, I have to. Because that live show is on Wednesday, and yes, that is the right live show date. That is Wednesday. I need to remember that. I need to remember it's Wednesday. But let me have a think. I don't know. I wanted to sit and play Arceus Pokemon that Hattie so very kindly bought for me. I'm still shocked that came through the door. But I need to get my physical reads out of the way, but I'm really not in the mood to read physically, and I'm stressing myself out right now. Okay, I'm not okay. Send help. I know not what I do with anything in my life right now. So, I'm ahead of Discovery of Witches. I'm going to park that for a little bit. There is no rush. It was never on a TBR. In my brain, I need to finish it, but realistically, I need to finish my TBR. So what I might do is... the only book that I can really read is House of Always. I might start that. But we'll... yeah. because I want to play some Arceus. And then later I might finish reading Murder Uncorked. I need to do my updates for the read along on my stories. I keep forgetting to do the prompts and the updates. They're never going to let me partake in another read along again if I don't do what I'm supposed to do. But then I get immersed in different books and then I forget to post about them. The same way when people used to send me products to review. Tonight, the only book that I can really audibly read is House of Always. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do that. I finished editing and uploading the podcast. So that's fun. For any of you that would like to join in next month's podcast book, is The Other Ones by Fran Hart. And it is out on the 13th of October. So if you would like to read the book, listen to our discussions on it, come the 1st of November, that would be great. We would love to have you take part in any conversations. And yeah, we will see what we shall see when we see it. We shall. Okay, that's it, me done for today. Bye. Hi friends, it's Sunday. I'm coming to wrap up this vlog, but then also start my other vlog. I'm straightening my hair before I curl it. Not that you care, but I thought I'd tell you anyway. I'm home from my parents' house and I haven't done any reading this weekend. So, this week, I don't know if I've even finished a book. I'll need to look back through my week. I don't know if I've actually finished the book. Not gonna lie. I don't know what I've done this week. I've read a lot of Discovery Witches. Oh, I finished Of Darkness and Light. I did finish that, I think. Was that this week? I can't remember. And I think that's it. Stress. Did I read Villains and Vampires this week? Or Vampires and Villains? That might be it. I've not finished Murder Uncorked. I need to finish that today, preferably. But I don't know what this week's been. I've gone from a really productive week to relatively slumpy weeks. But it is now the 2nd of October. And I will update you in my other vlog. But it is Raw Readathon month, first and foremost, and it's spooky month. Secondly, thirdly, we've got Spookathon, and I've also now added 2 other readathons to my repertoire this month. I will update you in my first week of October vlog, but that's me done for this week. I'm gonna straighten my hair, do some reading, do all the good shit, and I will see you all in next week's vlog.